Hey guys, James Wilson-Taylor here for Roxanne. We're backstage at Download Festival 2024. Busted on the lineup. The boys join me now. How are we doing, gentlemen?
Yes. Good, mate. How are you?
Good.
Always like being interviewed by you, man. I think you're really good.
Oh, stop it. You're too kind. You're too kind. You can embarrass me at a festival weekend. We can't have that. Debut Download. I mean, it's so exciting. You must be so happy to see the fan reaction when you guys got added to this lineup was overwhelmingly positive. People are up for this set, man. This has got to be a good feeling coming into this weekend.
I mean, it's one of those things. It came through, and we had a 5-minute conversation.
Right.
You know, because we're like, is this right? You know, is this the real deal? You know, but then it was like, absolutely. You know, like it just fucking felt perfect. You know, so we were really excited, and then it was announced. You know, and I was straight onto comments.
Right.
You know, I was like, I want to read all this shit,
Amazing.
and it was all really cool. And I was like, this is so rad. You know, like I feel like it's a really kind of like. It's a real positive feeling towards it, and that just fills us with excitement.
In a world where social media comments are genuinely in the bin,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? As a thing,
Sure.
You know, it was actually awesome.
Yeah, a very pleasant surprise. But no, it's like, I mean, we talked about this before, but it's that thing, isn't it, of like, not only has Download changed a lot, but also like the people that grew up with you, they're big fans of all the kind of, they're going to be delighted to see you guys here. It makes sense.
You've just hit on two of the most important things. I think that one is that a lot of fans that got into rock and metal started out listening to Busted, and they're in their 20s now.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, they were young when they were Busted fans, but that's awesome to see. And also, I think Download as a festival is broadening its umbrella to become a more encompassing rock festival, which I don't think there is another one like that at the moment. I think they're filling a space, which I think is genius of Andy Copping, who runs it. I think it's we're now have a festival in the UK which is exclusively rock music, but that umbrella is wide. So
yeah. It's a big umbrella. We can definitely have loads of different types of bands here, and it makes so much sense. Tell me a little bit about putting together a set, because I guess the great thing about when you guys were on tour last year is that there were moments where stuff from your back catalogue, a little bit beefier, a little bit more pop punk in there, a little bit heavier at moments, and that it's going to play super well in something like this, isn't it?
Do you know what? I think the greatest testament to this set is that James genuinely doesn't like rehearsing. He gets he gets bored pretty easily, and he said yesterday, do you know what? I like this set so much I could play it twice.
Oh, there you go.
I did say that. I'm like a goldfish in a small goldfish bowl in the rehearsal room. I just start walking around.
Right, sure.
And he held his concentration for the full set.
Yeah.
There you go. Was wandering around. It's not like yeah.
No, it's like
having a good time.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, that's definitely a good sign. I'm sure it's going to be banger after banger.
There's always the tendency to go, right, okay, you're at a metal festival. Mm-hmm. Do you do something metally?
Right.
You know.
Yeah, that conversation was had.
It was had, and we were like, oh, I think we should do the opposite. Yeah. You know, I think we should do the most busted set we possibly can.
That's how you stand
you know,
out, though.
and we're doing one cover today, which is not what people.
I guarantee you, it will never been played at Download.
We're playing a song. We're playing a cover song, which will never have been played at Download.
And never will again.
And never will again.
Well, I mean, by the time people see this, they'll know what's the cover, what we throwing in.
We're playing Umbop.
Oh, you're doing Umbop, right? Okay, yeah. That's gonna go down the song.
We weren't gonna play that anymore, but we're like, I think we should play it at Download.
Do you know what? I bet place your bets probably going to be the loudest sing along of the entire weekend. It's going to happen.
Also, no one knows the fucking words. You know, exactly. Yeah.
It's going to be really, really nice.
A pit to Umbop. What the fuck is going on?
If you get a pit going,
I'm going to do that shit. I'm going to be right. Open the pit up, motherfuckers. You know, and then we play Umbop. You know,
when the chorus kicks in, I want to see that wall of death. Let's go. Umbop. Oh, it's going to be amazing. That's going to be so good. I've got to congratulate you guys as well. Since the last time I saw you, the #1 album happened, boys. So pleased for you, man. I know it came so close back in the day. It's so nice to see that recognition, but it's got to be lovely just to see how much, I mean, the fan community really rallied around you guys that week. It was so lovely to see how that came about.
It was amazing, and we had a lot of a lot of fans supporting us, and it's funny because some people just don't really care about that stuff, especially in this day and age. But for us, we never had a #1 record. We kept getting #2s, and it was just something. It was like a thing that we really wanted. Do you know what I mean? Even though that doesn't really mean anything. It's like it was just cool for us to just sort of accomplish that sort of what do you call it? Bucket list thing.
Yeah, it's a bucket list thing. You know.
Yeah, I made a nice little edit of us finding out that it went to #1, and I watch it now and then, and it kind of makes me smile. But we've pretty much forgotten about it. I'm glad it happened for the edit for the video because it's fun and it's like a fun memory.
Absolutely.
But again as well, it's nice to say it was a bit weird all those years. Like we never was number 2.
It was always you were always inexplicably in like the tightest chart battles.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
the way
I mean,
it worked
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Well, this time was again.
Well, I know. That's the thing,
Olivia
yeah.
Rodrigo was
Yeah.
nipping at our heels.
Yeah.
You know.
Fair play.
Yeah.
It was great to see you guys kind of get that achievement. Hey, let's talk about new music a little bit because Matt, you gave the game away. I saw you with our boy Jordan Fish. I saw that on Instagram. I got that little clip there. Now, I mean, obviously, he's been doing some amazing work since Bring Me. He's been working with loads of great people.
Yeah, man.
What can you tell us? What do you want to tell us? What's been happening?
I mean, first of all, I love that man.
Yeah.
Like he's so amazing. Do you know what?
He's someone.
He's
Oh,
someone.
he is.
He's a character.
He
He's
brings
someone.
He brings something that we haven't got, you know, and he brings another element to us. Like, plus Jordan's a writer. Like, he's not just a producer. Like, he's a great writer, and he's a great person to have in the room because he adds something that we haven't got. You know, he's another missing piece. You know, and like I'd have him in the band now. You know, like I don't think he wants to, but I mean, like Jordan, join our band, please. You know, he's epic, and I think, you know, and also he's open-minded. You know, like he's not. I think people that think, you know, you're working with Jordan, who was in Bring Me the Horizon, they expect a certain thing, but he's the most open-minded musical genius I've ever met. You know,
Busted hasn't gone metalcore.
yeah, we're not going.
Damn it! That's what I was hoping for, man.
Yeah, well, who knows? I mean, we're still experimenting.
I mean, that's been the cool thing seeing what Jordan's done since Bring Me is that he's worked with such a wide variety of people as well. So each track, I mean, that poppy track he just put out was like something
bangers.
completely different. So great, but
And I
not
think, yeah,
expected.
the thing
Yeah.
is, Jordan could work on many different genres of music and it'd be brilliant. Do you know what I mean? He's got a real eclectic taste and he's brilliant. So yeah, I mean, we're at the moment spending the next few months just writing, and then hopefully we'll get something new out probably next year.
Exciting stuff. Very, very exciting. A little bit away from Busted. One thing I just have to mention to you, Charlie, while you're here. Congrats on the Fight Star gig, man. A big night out. A big night out. I'm going to have to ask you that question. I'm sure you've been asked a million times, but you know I have to do it. Is that really just a one-off? Is that really just...
Yeah, for the moment, man. Yeah. It was a really fun thing to do. You know, it was 20 years of Fight Star as well, so that was really cool. But you know, we've got so much energy to make a new record, Busted, and the whole you know, next few years is going to be really exciting. So yeah, it's cool that you know we all got different things going on. Do you know what I mean? Which is cool that we can sort of do these different things. But yeah, no, the focus is definitely Busted at the moment.
I think you've hit the nail on the head there. It's lovely the place you guys are in with Busted because, you know, James, I know you've been doing musical stuff. Obviously, you've been presenting all these kind of things. You can dip off to these little projects, but Busted's always going to be there now.
Yeah.
That's a really, really nice thing to be able to come back to.
It's like we can go and have these little dirty affairs, but Busted's our marriage. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're always going home to your marital home.
For better or worse, for richer or poorer, Busted's there. That's the dream right there. One more question before I let you guys go get ready for this epic set. Something we're asking everyone this weekend because it's a stacked lineup. Download always is, right? Anyone out there this weekend that you've never worked with before, never toured with before, where you think, oh, that'd be a fun gig, that would be a fun collaboration? Anyone on this lineup for Download 2024?
Well, do you know we've just collaborated with two people on the lineup. We've done Wheatus, who were playing before us. We did Bowling for Soup, who are on Sunday. And Neck Deep playing this year.
They are. You got Charlotte Sands is in there.
Charlotte
Obviously,
Sands,
that's good.
The Busted album is basically on the bill.
We should have thought about this more and got them all on stage.
know.
Yeah.
But
Days, we could make it work.
Absolutely.
I'm super excited. But apart from just being excited to see people, I'm very excited to see Pantera, come back. I've never actually seen them live before, so that'll be incredible. Obviously Machine Head on the Sunday, and then it'd be interesting. Fall Out Boy, I think, have come such. I remember seeing Fall Out Boy in LA in front of about 50 people, and to see the journey they've been on to become one of the biggest rock bands in the world has been amazing. So.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I feel like that's a big weekend for a lot of fans who are here today. It's like it's Busted on the Friday, it's Fall Out Boy on the Saturday. There's a crossover there. There's a Venn diagram of the fans here at Download this year.
And he knows
So
what he's
fun.
doing.
Oh, he knows what he's doing. Well programmed this festival.
Well, you got Fall Out Boy and Billy Talent though as well. So but I think Billy Talent finished just before them. So
And the Used,
that's what I'm
man.
gonna be doing.
Used have got some bangers.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fun weekend, man. It's gonna be a big one, dude. Gonna be a big one. Gonna let you go get ready for your set. Always a pleasure. Good to see you guys. Look forward to more new music and have a great gig. All right.
Thank you, mate. Thank you, Roxanne.
Good to see you. All right. Busted, everybody.